The Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. They put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
And when I look at the Lakers,
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a...
Well, guys, Victor Oladipo trained with Dwayne Wade heading into last season. Now, Wade says, we talked about not knowing the path of your career. Don't put limitations on yourself. The result for Oladipo was an all-star appearance. Kevin?
He's definitely on an upward trajectory, D.A. Thank you. This should be a fun one to watch tonight, C-Web. No shortage of athleticism for either of these teams.
Oh, this is popcorn, man. This is highlight reel material. Keep your head on the swivel or you might get dunked on. And if you're a fan, keep your head on the swivel or you might miss a nice round.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Pacers. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovic. Down low, it's Young and Turner. And it's Collison in at the point guard. Inside, here's Young. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
Collison against Ball. Feeds it to Bogdanovic. Out to Turner. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over McGee. The shot by Turner no good. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kuzma kicks the ball. Turner with the steal. Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight. And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Ball, no good.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Ingram left side. Over Oladipo. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Kuzma's got his second bucket tonight.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
James against Bogdanovic. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Collison with it, now guarded by Ball. And Young kicks to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Collison, the pass to Bogdanovic. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Slithering into the lane with such ease. I mean, when Ingram is aggressive, it forces the D to act.
C-Web, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing and mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Collison looking around to end the run. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's got to be wondering how he missed that. I mean, he had all the space in the world.
Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's blocked.
A 7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball against Collison. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader, and that one's good by LeBron.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And over the summer, Ball stated that he wanted to add more strength to his game.
Yeah, and Ball said he saw the jump Ingram had between his rookie and sophomore year and was encouraged by that. He wanted to match that type of level of improvement, and I guess that means match that type of level of work off the floor. There's a lot to like about Lonzo's future in the league.
And the Lakers with some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Brandon Ingram. Outside, Bogdanovich. Oladipo against Caldwell-Pope. And Oladipo kicks to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Turner finds Oladipo. Back to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. To stop the drought. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you can feel that Oladipo was on the verge of a breakthrough, and boy, did he ever. Everything came together for him, and he is now not only an elite scorer, but an all-star. Can attack from any distance and has a variety of ways to hurt the defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Sabonis is checked in. And so it's the Lakers with it, and the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. On the wing, James. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Oh, well, his rebounding stood out, too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Joseph, he's checked in for Darren Collison. And for Oladipo, Greg, there wasn't just one moment that gave him that push.
I mean, his development was less of having a eureka moment and more of everything just coming together. Has always had the strong athleticism, has refined his shot to make the most of it, and while it took him some time, he's now the player everyone hoped he'd be when he was the 2nd overall pick. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Joseph, the pass to Sabonis. Right side, Bogdanovich. Sabonis kicks to McDermott. The three from Joseph. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes the ball. Out Caldwell Pope. Back to ball. Five on the clock. There's the pass to Chandler. Now the Pacers moving it up. Bogdanovich looking around. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Finished off the break. And the Lakers lead by 11.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot. Lakers leading by 9. Ball with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. James, the pass to ball. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Pacers trail by 9. And here is Joseph. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Bogdanovich. McDermott dishes to Oladipo. A second chance effort. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
James kicks to Hart. Over Bogdanovich. James in the post. Makes it off the glass. James has got his third basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of two. One being Anthony Davis. Factor. He can get a shot. He's so quick. And he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then DeMarcus Cousins. I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a three. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the three. He can get it at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing. And here's Joseph for 3.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on them. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Here's Hart. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Back to Joseph. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Joseph drops them both. Last season, C-Webb, the Lakers made an effort to play with a high pace in their games.
Well, this is the direction the team wants to strive towards. I mean, second in the league last season in pace of play. The players and the front office all want to get back to that Showtime era Lakers style of play.
To the paint, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
And here are the Pacers now. 9-point game. 1:07 left in the first. Up top, Sabonis. He's guarded by Chandler. Passes it to McDermott. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma. McDermott can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 9. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ingram. Here's Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Evans against Caldwell Pope. Evans, right side. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Ingram. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Just 4 to shoot. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And Caldwell Pope doesn't rush anything, even in points in the game when the pressure is on. He calmly finds a way to get clean looks off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Joseph at point, and he teams up with Evans in the backcourt. Doug McDermott is out there with Leaf, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Chandler with the steal. And there's the pass to Hart. And it's sent back by Turner. And so Indiana again turning it over. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that matchup with the Kings, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Joseph against Ingram. And Joseph kicks to Evans. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Joseph, that's good.
Oh, I love to see the unselfishness from Collison. Really whips the ball over to the open man quickly.
Los Angeles leading by 11. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kuzma with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
Evans kicks to Collison. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Collison's got 5.
And the skill Collison has inside, so great at catching the D off guard when he's down in the post.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Evans finds Joseph. Lobbed up there for Evans. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. And with Collison, and great how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Collison's got his third basket of the night.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
To the paint. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his fourth assist in this one. Pacers trail by 15. Joseph looking around, kicks it to Collison. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
NBA athletes are getting longer, more athletic, better. Ingram's a perfect example.
The Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Bogdanovich is checked in for Indiana. Oladipo comes in for Corey Joseph. Oladipo for 3. But they'll get another chance.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Here's Ingram. He's got 5. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Hart. Good on the triple. Hart's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Pacers trail by 18. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Over in the corner, Turner. It's Collison top of the key, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route. But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Ball stolen. Pass to McGee. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
James checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, look at this. And Josh Hart, you know, he's a guy that played his way into the rotation. He was the 30th pick taken overall in 2017 and ended up with a lot of minutes as a rookie.
Nice shot by James.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Collison with it. 7 points in the game. Oladipo. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
And Collison is remarkable in how he runs pick and roll sets. His quickness and precise passing ability really causes the defense fits.
Bogdanovich against LeBron. Kuzma kicks to Hart. Here's Ingram. McGee trying to break free. And it's Ingram missing. For Indiana, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Oladipo, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Ball's checked in for the Lakers. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part about getting traded that fans may not understand?
One is your ego. You don't want to usually leave. If you didn't ask for a trade, you don't want to leave that town, that city, the fans, or your players that have become friends. If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year of school and you have to be traded and you may have to take the family with you? So many just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans in the city and players, members of the organization is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust because that new team wants you and needs you badly.
Good insight. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Collison with it, now guarded by Ball. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Lakers leading by 18. And here is Ball. LeBron outside. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Collison. Over Bogdanovich. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Indiana. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Collison for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West?
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Bogdanovich finds Turner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy goal.
Pass to Hart. The 3. Here's McGee. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Pacers trail by 20. Now Oladipo. He has 7, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his 1st foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Now the pass to Sabonis. Now here's McDermott, guarded closer. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
Ingram spotting up and showing that that touch made him the 2nd overall pick in 2016.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Sabonis. This Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Turner.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the 2nd quarter.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Count that one.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Yeah, of the 2 teams, they're taking the more makeable shots. Let's see if they can sustain it throughout the game.
Oladipo finds Bogdanovich. And here is Joseph. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Joseph, the pass to McDermott. And count it from 19 feet away. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Ball. James looking around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
McGee against Joseph. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball kicks to James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Ball against Oladipo. Pass to James. Stolen by Joseph. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oladipo's running. It's deflected.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length allows him to make a difference on this end.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to McDermott. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep 3-point range, but they get it back. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness.
Your Lakers, 61. The Pacers, 41. Your segments
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket, and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Their energy offensively and defensive mindset triggered a 14-3 onslaught to start this game. By the end of quarter 1, they were way out on top, leading by 13. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution. Good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Collison, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looks like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was just for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hold his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Young with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Collison. Young trying to break free. A nice shot by Collison. Collison's got 4 points this quarter.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Bogdanovich against James. The feed to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this is why his teammates trust him. James has a sensational feel for when to dish it.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Collison finds Turner. Back to Collison. Bogdanovich against James. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Young on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Ball with it, picked up by Collison. Ball, the pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Down low, Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
Evans with the steal. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Turner. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Turner's got 6.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes to Young. Now here's Collison. 17 points in the game. Back to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Pacers.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
And the first one at the line is good. Hart, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Lakers leading by 16. It's Ingram on the wing. Corner shot, and he knocks down the jumper. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shooting ability is critical in today's game. One reason Ingram is so highly valued.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Los Angeles, just a couple spots back.
You know, for Los Angeles, yeah, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the offseason moves, even the summer league, the preseason, what they've developed so far, it's working.
He had a nice open look right there. Ingram's got 14 points.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
The drive by Collison, over ball, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pacers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one at the line is good. Collison hits them both.
And the 6-foot, 175-pound Collison is a vital part of this team, a speedy point guard who can get hot in a hurry.
Ball with it. He kicks it to James. Back to Ball. Inside, McGee dishes to James. Can't cash in from the high post.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Evans finds Collison. Now Turner. The pass to Collison. Clock at 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness of LeBron.
He misses the free throw.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Here's Ball. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. They get a hand on it. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop. Count the basket. Collison's got 21 in the game.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Los Angeles leading by 17. LeBron left side over Young. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense. He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Tyreke Evans can be a handful, Chris, on the offense when he plays to his strengths.
Oh, well, you'd like Evans to play aggressively with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can bully his way to the hoop at will. He draws so much attention and is a fantastic passer out of the jam.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's Joseph in for Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Hart. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Collison. Basket good. Collison's got 12 points in just the second half.
Kevin, watch out when Collison gets in the zone. He's dangerous. He just has the ability to get any shots he wants when he's on his A game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Caldwell Pope against Joseph. Kicks it out to Evans. Drains it from beyond the arc. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
An area he's been working on. It's clear Evans wants to be taken seriously from outside the arc.
Pass to LeBron. Joseph with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To Collison. He kicks to Young. 17-foot shot on the way. Los Angeles leading by 10. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Ball up top. He's covered by Joseph. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over Collison. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes to Joseph. Back to Collison. Evans against Caldwell Pope. Evans inside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Lakers call time here.
Oh, look, it's just a fantastic season for Tyreke Evans last year. Think about it. Arguably, his best in the NBA. He looked comfortable in his role offensively. He initiated and made plays from a variety of positions.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Ball. Then for the Pacers, McDermott comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Darren Collison. There's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. Second, Victor Oladipo.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Indiana. They're on an 18-7 run. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And 11 points for Victor Oladipo. And for Evans, when he is comfortable in his role, see, Webb, he can be deadly.
Oh, yeah, and the increase in shooting from deep, that helped in that regard as well. He started drawing more attention away from hoop, and that started opening up lanes for him.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential.
And the way Evans uses his body, fantastic in getting the defense to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. Tyreke Evans.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
Here's Ingram. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Ingram, he's still getting his weight up. Looking pretty strong that time.
And for Sabonis, we all know his father was one of the best when it came to seeing the floor, Greg. As a big man, his passing game was terrific.
And skills like that go a long way in the NBA. Sabonis does all the little things that free up shots for himself and his teammates. is starting to play with more aggression, and this is a guy that can be an all-star.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. LeBron against Sabonis. James in the post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I only got one thing to say. I mean, if you hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on. Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
It's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 59 seconds left in the third. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Ingram. Tries from 7. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Pacers trail by 10. And here is Joseph. 9 points in the game so far. Now Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's James. He's got 15. And he can't bank that one in. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 8. And so in the game for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner inside. Corey Joseph is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. Here's Kuzma. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Joseph. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. The Pacers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The pass to Ingram, launches it, in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Back to McDermott. Chandler with the steal. McDermott can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
That one is off.
Yeah, for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Joseph finds Oladipo. At the top of the key, McDermott. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Turner. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range.
A player with this length and his touch from three-point range, I mean, that's just a great asset to have.
Ingram passes to Hart. Here's Kuzma. Guarded by Oladipo. Fires it up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Drills it from outside. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Joseph. Fires the 3. Here's Turner. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Caldwell Pope with it. Pass to Kuzma. Ingram outside. Back to Kuzma for 3.
Come on.
The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Inside, here's Oladipo. That's tipped.
Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
Bogdanovich against Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck. Lakers leading by 10. Misses from short range. Chandler with the steal. Passes to Kuzma. That one goes. Count it.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
And Oladipo kicks to McDermott. Poke loose. Caldwell Pope against Oladipo. Joseph finds McDermott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pacers trail by 14. And here is Joseph. Outside Turner. In the corner, it's McDermott. And Joseph kicks to McDermott. Bogdanovich against Kuzma. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Joseph, the pass to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Bogdanovich against Chandler. There's the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
and out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Kuzma passes to Ingram. That shot off the mark. Good D by Bogdanovich. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 16, and it's blocked. To the middle, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Joseph finds Oladipo. Fader on the way, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
And the pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 16. Now Joseph. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Pacers. Collison comes in for Joseph. To the inside. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And really, Collison consistently keeps the D guessing. He's really mastered the art of drawing contact while he's shooting.
Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Darren Collison.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Pass to Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Young. Collison. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime you crack the 20 mark in rebounds, it's a special night.
Turner looking around. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Turner's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Pass to Kuzma. Feeds it to Caldwell-Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Look, Caldwell-Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. But he's solid from deep.
And with Caldwell-Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star. And other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Bogdanovich against James. Passes it to Kuzma. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. LeBron is doubled. That one misses. Good D by Bogdanovich. Pacers trail by 12. Down low, stolen by Caldwell-Pope, and it's the Lakers on the break. Turner with the steal. Here's Collison. And Oladipo kicks to Collison. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression. From a defensive standpoint, he does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Young dishes to Collison. Shot clock at 6. Turner up top. Looking to end his cold spell.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. From deep, LeBron. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Oladipo against Ingram. Young's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 12. James in the post. Count that one. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the mental fortitude of James, even when the defense is there, he pays it little attention.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Oh, yeah, look, now, you can see how Ingram has developed in his short time in the NBA. He's gotten a little bit stronger, attacking the basket. He's the former #2 pick, and he's gained steam with confidence. And maybe one day he can be an elite scorer. He's starting to develop a little bit of a killer instinct when he has the ball.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. And with Ingram, he now wants the ball and wants to attack defenders each time down the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that doesn't just mean he's doing it with scoring. He's become a great drive and kick playmaker as well. Now, for me, the next step for him is to emerge as a vocal leader, something that the LA office is hoping he can become.
Here's Ball. And that one hits back iron. Outside Collison. It's good from long range. Collison's got 30 points.
The three-point shooting of Collison is huge. It really stretches out the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Here's James. Nice D from Oladipo. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. 11-point game. And Oladipo has it in the corner. No good on the three. LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And the second free throw, good.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. The shot's good from McGee.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Oladipo draws the double. Collison against Ball. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Now here's James. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.